be. I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad?
Walt had this idea, and whoever he called in, it was instantaneous. You were supposed to be instantly productive and kind of instant genius.
Walt believed that you could make anything alive, but you had to believe it was alive.
Walt said it, you can design, create, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. So from the very beginning, we built the organization from within. That was true in Disney Imagineering, and it was true in the operating end of the business.
Disneyland is the thing that I can keep molding and shaping. It's the three-dimensional thing to play with.
Everyone is enthusiastic. It's an optimism, like we can do this next, and then we'll do this, go from one exciting project to the next.
Our projects are so complex and so detailed, down to the last bolt.
It's like making magic out of nothing.
We are the people who take care of the stories.
We really test our thinking, and then we test it again, and then we test it again, and then we iterate again, and then we iterate again.
We all love working together, working on something that's amazing. It defines who we are.
It's an Imagineering cultural thing when you're on site to build a new family.
Your heart really is in it, and it gets very emotional when you open something that you spent 4 years, of your life in.
The experience that people have when they go to a park where there's truly a belief that we're the only ones that can do this is a very, very big deal. It's vital to who we are as a company.
We create three-dimensional stories that people experience, that have emotion and have time and space and tug at you and draw you. And that's totally Walt. We are the descendants of Walt. We learned it from way back then.
The nuances of why things work are very subtle. The micro adjustments is where the emotion is.
It's not in our nature to do easy things. For us as Imagineers, it's a pride thing.
To capture that lightning in the bottle, it's our mentality. We are going to innovate.
It's fantastic when you see people that don't know what they can do, and then you watch them blossom and create things, and then they're the future Imagineers.
The big dynamic in our lives really is change. Walt Disney had one foot in the past and one foot in the future.
We really have a unique ability by building on Imagineering's past to shape a future that inspires humanity.
We are testing the limits of technology, and that makes it hard. Invention is hard, but that's what we do. We always want guests to walk away and say, how did Disney do that?
Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all.